However, that's not the case if your parents are narcs. Narcissism, or narcissistic personality disorder, is a personality trait characterized by consistent patterns of manipulation, an exaggerated sense of self-importance, a strong need for admiration, and a lack of empathy for others. At its most severe levels, it's exploitative, aggressive, and uses force and threats to achieve desired results. Narcs aren't born, they're made, meaning it's a trauma response. If raised in an abusive environment by a narcissistic parent, some kids create a fake or false persona to help them through it. This persona is a reflection of who that child thinks they'd have to be to deserve the love, respect, and admiration they need. But because they lack a true feeling of internal worth, they lack the confidence and don't believe that they can actually become this person, so they don't even try. Instead, they build up a persona that becomes a shield that shelters them from the world. However, its degree of protection depends on how many people believe it's real. So the only way for a narc to gauge the sturdiness of the persona is through external validation. The external validation required to keep this up comes from anyone willing to put the fake persona on a pedestal, to beg for their attention, and to take their abuse. This is called narcissistic supply, and the narc needs a lot of it just to feel stable. Why? Well, first, because without it, they're left to deal with their feelings of shame and worthlessness by themselves. But a strong persona can protect them from that. For example, if they're having a really bad day where their parents' voice is in their head telling them over and over again how they were a mistake and they'll never amount to anything, then they can counter-argue by noting that, well, if I'm so worthless, then why are all these people admiring me? If I'm so worthless, then why do they stick around no matter what? See?